Okay, so we're gonna get started on the Crescent one first because it takes 2 steps. So we need to go ahead and get the first step done so that you know what's going on. All right, so here we go. You're gonna obviously need a can of refrigerated Crescent dough. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna set these aside just 1 second because the first thing I have to do is cut up an apple. Now, this is a gala apple. It doesn't really matter. Where's my little, hold on, I'm gonna use this. It doesn't really matter what kind of apple you use, but obviously you want a sweet one. I cut those in half and then I cut them in half again. So there you go. All right, I have 8. 8, I tell you. 8 apple slices. You are gonna need a pie plate. A 9-inch pie plate. A 9-inch pie plate. Okay, I'm gonna unroll the first 4. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. Here's the first 4. And you can just pull them apart. I'm just gonna use my knife. Sometimes if I use my knife, then I don't stretch them really badly. Or it doesn't make a difference, see? Sometimes, and we're just gonna separate those out. We're just gonna separate those out. You can see them down here. And now you wanna take some cinnamon sugar. Now, I always keep a container, so I have like a sugar dish, sugar bowl, but you can have any kind of thing, and it's always filled with a cinnamon sugar mixture. That being said, maybe you don't. So if you're needing to make it, a teaspoon of cinnamon and 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then you have cinnamon sugar all the time. How cool is that? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna spoon, well, I'm gonna sprinkle or spoon cinnamon sugar on top of these. I'm just gonna take my fingers and just kind of spread it out because I wanna make sure that the whole thing is covered in cinnamon sugar. Okay, now you're gonna take your apple slice. We're gonna put it, see, here's the flat part. We're gonna put it on there, okay? We're gonna, well, I'm gonna set it flat, okay? Now we're gonna lift this up and we're gonna take the ends and just tuck it in, okay? Take those ends and just tuck it in. See? Like we're wrapping a little Christmas present. And then we're gonna continue to, oops, there we go. Continue to roll it up, okay? Rollin', 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 keep those crescents rollin' right. Now give it a little squish, just because we wanna make sure everything stays together. And then we're gonna put that, just set it in your pie plate. We're gonna go all the way around and then one in the middle, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. What it looks like, look. So we've gone all the way around. You wanna kinda touch, right? Okay, they've gone all the way around the circle and we have one in the middle. Now this is gonna go in 375, so let's do that. Small bowl. We're gonna need a half a cup of sugar, in we go. We're gonna need 1 egg, in we go. We're gonna need a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. You have an option here. Because this is our topping, this is our sauce. Here's your choice. You're gonna need a tablespoon. Get your tablespoon out. You're gonna need a tablespoon of either almond extract, that's an option. Almond extract, what does it have in it? Water. Extracts should not have water. Alcohol, oil of bitter almond, blah, blah, blah. You could use that. Or you can use Amaretto. Guess which one I'm using? Don't worry, you know when you cook stuff, the alcohol burns off and then all you're left with is the taste. So there you go, Amaretto. If you don't have Amaretto and you have almond extract, use almond extract. There you go. 1 tablespoon we need. Glug, glug, glug. And you know, one, oh. Can you smell? Oh, that is so good. I love the smell of Amaretto. Yum. Okay, take your whisk. Give that a whisk. All you're doing is mixing it all together. So we had an egg, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and that yummy, 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 either almond extract or Amaretto. Okay, that's it. Look at that. I know we shouldn't taste it. Okay, we're just gonna set this aside. We had to put our crescents in the oven for 15 minutes. Hello? Hello, anyone there? Nope, nobody's home. 2 nanners, you need 2 bananas. It would help if they are ripe, okay? Because we're gonna have to mash them, okay? So it would help if they were ripe. I'm just gonna squeeze that one out of there. Come out, come out. Okay. So 2 bananas. Okay. Nanas are mashed. Don't you love nanners? Okay, you can own them too. 1/2 cup of sugar, okay? On top of the nanners, okay? The second thing is brown sugar. Okay, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So we have 1/2 cup of white, 1/4 cup of brown, right? Then we're gonna need a 1/2 cup of applesauce. 1/2 cup of applesauce. Let me scoop out just because I want to make sure we get it all out of there. 1/2 cup of applesauce. In we go. 1/3 cup of water. I know, doesn't this sound odd? 1/3 cup of water. In that goes. This is gonna sound even odder. We're gonna need a teaspoon of white vinegar. So I've just put it in here. You probably can't even tell it, but it's a teaspoon of white vinegar. Okay? There you go. See? Really? White vinegar. Doesn't that sound odd? I know. Teaspoon of white vinegar. And now we're just going to give it a toss. Okay? No eggs. And no oil that we're adding to this. Why? Because the applesauce is taking care of the place of that egg. Okay. So we have all that in there. Now we're going to move on. We need 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, just plain old flour. Now, I'm gonna put a little bit in at a time. Now, you may say, couldn't we do this in a blender? And you certainly can, but I have a Danish batter whisk. And so, I don't need that, but you could. You certainly could use a stand mixer or a hand mixer, whatever your little heart desires. Our flour is all in there, look at that. Yum! Anyway, so, my friend Jessica, that is like the sous chef and she does all the social media, she took my coat. There she is, say hi. Unbeknownst to me, she took my coat and had the Cindy's Kitchen embroidered on there. Is that the coolest thing ever? Yay, Jess! Come on. All right, so there's our baking cocoa. Our baking cocoa. Okay. Oh, it's like brownies. It's like brownies, I tell you. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just remember, even though it's a sweet dish, we still need the salt to enhance the flavor. And the last thing we're gonna need is a teaspoon of baking soda, not powder, soda. So if you remember, soda comes in the orange package, not the big thing. Okay. Let's mush that in there. Mush, I tell you. Nanners, applesauce, and chocolate. Yay. We need 1 cup of chocolate chips. 1 cup of chocolate chips. And I'm going to put in, let's see. Half. So let's do 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. There we go. If you're doing a mixer, a hand mixer, make sure you fold those in. So use this. Don't do that or your chocolate chips will get off. And these are semi-sweet. Let me set this aside. We got to fix the other one. Okay, so you see how they're lightly brown? See how they're lightly brown? La, la, la. Okay, so those were our crescent rolls sprinkled with cinnamon sugar. Our apple was cut in 8s. We rolled it up in there, smushed it all together, stuck it in the oven, 15 minutes. Then, remember we made this? This was sugar, egg, whipping cream, and amaretto. Or you could use almond extract, whatever. So, we're gonna pour this on top, of each one of these. We wanna make sure we cover each one of our little crescent rolls. And when you do this, you're gonna say, okay, that is way too much liquid, Cindy. Okay, but remember, This is considered an apple dumpling. All right, and so we've got an egg in here, and it's gonna make it like a custard, okay? Here's what we do. You get some almonds. Look at these. They had them on sale for $1.79. I keep them in the freezer anyway. How awesome is that? Almonds, sliced almonds, okay? Now, we're gonna put sliced almonds on top of our crescents. How many you say? Oh, you know, just use your best judgment here. We don't really need it in the custard, so we're just putting them on top of our crescents or our apple dumplings. We need our cinnamon sugar again, and we're gonna go back over the top of our crescents, and we're gonna sprinkle cinnamon sugar. Yum, right? Make sure you get the one in the middle. Okay? We're just sprinkling so everybody's at the party. Everybody gets a little sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. You really should have this in your kitchen, right? A little container. Then it's always available. Okay, back we go. Now look what it looks like. You see the almonds? That light is kind of bad. I don't know. There you go. There. Okay. Here we go. Everything is in there. We are ready to dump it. Dump. All right. So if you have an 8x8 dish, spray it. Here we go. I got a plate out already. Spraying. Okay. There we go. All right. You're going to need a spatula. Let's taste this. You should always taste. I'm just saying. All right. Take your spatula. Make sure you wipe down the sides of your bowl, because we don't want to lose anything. You ready? Here we go. Yeah. I'm tempted to put Amaretto in this one too. But I moved the Amaretto out of reach, so that won't happen. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yum. Okay, remember that we only put in half of the chocolate chips? No. Watch. See, I'm going to try to be a good girl and get all of that in there. You knew I was going to do that, didn't you? Okay, we take the other half of our chocolate chips and we just sprinkle those on the top, okay? La la la. Cause, what's the rule? No such thing as too much chocolate. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and we're gonna put this in here and cook it for 35 minutes. And then when it's done, you need to let it cool for about 10 or 15 before you slice into it. But then, look at this. This is lovely. I love this. Okay, this goes in the oven. Look, magic. This is what it looks like cooked. Come on, give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Give me an ooh, ah. So cool, Cindy. This is the Crescent apple dumplings. Look how cool that is. Yummy. Okay, let's taste. Shall we taste? Okay, I'm going for the middle. I know that's kind of naughty, but I want all that custard. Oh, so good. Come to mama. Oh, look at that. Okay, on my plate it goes. Go away. Look at that. Are you excited? Are you like, yum, Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a little bitty fork. Okay. Look inside. There's the apple. We got an almond on the top. We have cinnamon sugar. We have that custard all the way around it. Here we go. Happy dance. Do the happy dance. So awesome. Yum. Today, we have made Crescent apple dumplings that are to die for. And then we made, gosh, so good, banana chocolate applesauce cake. And we got that in the oven. Today is a sweet day all around. All right, folks. Hope you have a great day. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Oh, may it be filled with the sweetness of apples and applesauce. Mmm. Mmm. May your day be as sweet as these desserts. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.